It's time for Highlands basketball tonight from Hampton Township and Hampton High School. The Highlands Golden Rams on the road in section play against their rivals, the Hampton Talbots. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, and cameraman Dan, this is Mike Pavlik greeting you from Hampton on a cold Tuesday night, but luckily outside it's okay tonight, Dean. It's dry.
Weather cooperated for that respect. Yep.
Exactly. We've had some nights out here when that's not been the case, trust me. All right, let's talk about Friday's game. There, Rams in action in non-section play, and had a game at Freeport, a tough game that they were only ahead by 4 points late in the third quarter.
Yeah, Mike, but they go on to win by 27. I really think it was a great coaching adjustment by Coach Dodson. They were in that 2-3 zone. Jimmy was playing a point. We weren't getting a lot of action. He switched Jimmy to the high post. And once Jimmy went into the high post, turned, took the ball to the basket, he either scored, which he had 11 points in the second half, or he dished the ball out to our big guys. And again, when they play a 2-3 zone, it's got to go into the high post. Now, if they collapse on the high post, what's Jimmy got to do? Kick it out to the top or the wings. We get three-point plays. And again, I would expect to see either the 3-2 zone or the box one here tonight, because Joe Lafko's watched the film of the last couple of games.
No, he has. Well, the first time these two teams played, the Rams won big, 86-53. But that's not been the history, even though Highlands has won 5 of the last 6 meetings between these two teams. That wasn't the history last year. The games were tight, and Hampton got off to big starts in those games.
Yeah, Mike, I call it a one-off. It doesn't happen very often. We score 86 points, which was our second highest year. We limit them to 53 and put the mercy rule on them. The one thing you don't want to hear as a coach is that was our best game we played all year. So I did not say that to Joe tonight, but it indeed was probably our second best after Mount Pleasant. So, again, a lot tougher opponent here on their home floor tonight.
I think Brennan Murray will be the X factor for them. He did not play in that first game. He was out with an ankle. But in the game here last year that went overtime, that Highlands had to make a big rush at the end to win it, going 11-3 in the last minute to get it into overtime. Murray had 24 points, including 6 threes. So that's a guy that the Rams are going to have to watch tonight, and hopefully they'll be able to slow him down. Let's talk about tonight's game, Dean. It's a must-win if you're looking at the section.
Both teams, Mike, because again, playoff position, you're looking at 2. Mars is at Shaler tonight. That's their only chance that we're going to have of them possibly having a tough game in the second half. But again, we struggled here last year. The game went to overtime, and they play well here. Joe's a great coach, Joe Lafko, the coach at Hampton. And Mike, it's like anything else. It's a copycat league. I'm sure you'll watch the Mars tape, so don't be surprised to see a box of one here tonight on Jimmy.
And that overtime here was basically won by Khalil Long. He scored all the points in overtime for Highlands. And
DJ Loveland hit a big shot
he
there,
did.
too.
So they made a big comeback to do it and win the section here on this floor. Well, Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph would like to welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group. Serving the AK Valley for decades, the Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. While most of us are trying to navigate the new normal, now more than ever we realize the importance of family and trying to protect them. Life insurance is an investment, so now would be a great time to make sure your policies are still doing the job they were intended to do. Stop by Lucchino's for a free insurance review today. Joe and Joe always know. 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection. Or call today, 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let the Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today. Starting lineups and tip-off coming up. It's Highlands at Hampton, and it's right after this.
6'4", junior, number 0.
All right, Dean, time for the starting lineups tonight. Brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights to beautify and protect.
They'll start 0, Chandler Timmons, a 6'3" junior, averaging 8 points per game. Number 1 is Jimmy Quince, 6'2" junior, averaging 22.3 per game. 14 is our senior, Carter Leary, averaging 10.5 at 5'11". The big guy in the middle, 15, Braden Foster, 6'8" sophomore, up to 11.1 per game. And the guard is number 24, sophomore Cameron Regard, 6 foot, averaging 7.4 per game.
Starting tonight for our Hampton Talbots.
Now the Talbots under Coach Joe Lafko in his 26th season here.
They'll start number 2, Matt DiMatteo, a 6 foot senior.
10, Brennan Murray.
The guy you talked about in the pregame, number 10, Brennan Murray, a 6'3" junior.
Sophomore, number 20, Liam McNaughton.
Their big guy in the middle, Leah Minogma, wears number 20. He's 6'8", only a sophomore. 21 is Eric Weeks, a 5'11" junior. He had a big game against us at our place. And number 33, Robert Call, a 6'2" sophomore. So 2 sophomores, 2 juniors, and a senior. Sounds familiar, huh?
It kind of does. Starting lineup brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting. They got you covered. I was looking at my card here with our sponsors for starting lineups. Dan Timmons, he's here tonight. Halftime stats are brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops. Mike is here tonight. So, you know, they not only sponsor, they support.
And again, big award for Micah last week, being named to the WPL Hall of Fame. Only 15 classes, and he's included.
Yeah, that's tremendous. It really is.
All right, Mike, let's get off to a quick start.
By the way, the scores tables over there with the lights distort our picture. Sorry. When we're down to the baskets, it'll be okay. Just get that in early. So here is Foster. Jumping center against Mignogna. Ball's in the air by Paul Skirtich. Halberts win the tap. They move right to left, dressed in their home white uniforms. The Rams in the traveling brown with the gold.
George Gatta joining us this evening. Mike.
Yeah, big game, huh? Here's DiMatteo.
Valley News.
And different pages together as Mignogna drove to the basket, but DiMatteo's pass was incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Highlands forcing 15 turnovers a game, committing 11. That's the first one of the evening.
That's actually more passes than he'd throw in your typical football game. They didn't throw it much, although they threw it a little bit against us this year. And Matt had a good game. Man, what a leg he has. Number 2, who's guarding Jimmy there. He is a great kicker. Baseline to Timmons. Nice spin move by Timmons and uses the left hand. And the Rams lead it.
Chandler up to 8 points per game now.
And again, the starts are so important. In the games last year, Hampton got off to good starts both times. Now a 3 from the corner by Weeks is no good. Now it came right to DiMatteo on the rebound and he ties the game. 2-2. But Hampton had big starts, but in the game at Highlands went out 25-4. Kuntz steps back. His 3 is short. Rebound, and DiMatteo has 2 rebounds already. Lead it ahead for Brandon Call. Goes in with the right hand. Missed a shot. Tipped by Timmons. Call tipped it.
Kept the line.
Came right to Mignogna. He scores and draws the foul.
That was a case of Weeks keeping the ball alive till Mignogna got over there.
Regard picks up the foul.
Liam Mignogna at the line for Hampton.
Mignogna will shoot. He had 13 points in the first game at Highlands. Rebound to Chandler Timmons in a 4-2 Hampton lead. Out to Regard with a head fake. Oh, nearly a steal, but Leary does a good job to get it as Hampton being very aggressive defensively. Timmons in the paint and has all 4 Highlands points. We're tied. Very aggressive defense. Now Highlands does some of their own. Forecourt to Weeks. Left side Murray, and that was his spot last year. He missed it.
Great
Rebound,
pass.
Kuntz going to do a quick run out to Foster. Foster goes in with the right hand, and the Rams jump back on top.
Jimmy rebounded and turned in midair, Mike, to get a wide open Braden Foster on the break. Nice job by
Foster
Jimmy.
was going to have a monster game on Friday, and he still had a good game, even though he played about half of it.
Yeah, he got
foul trouble.
Fouls early.
Murray left side. Murray with the yellow shoes. Corner Weeks, 3 ball off the back rim. Hampton called for him outside. How was that not a foul?
On somebody.
No, Weeks went over Leary's back, it looked like. Now Mignogna gets Leary in the air, and Leary gets whistled. So 2 fouls on Highlands early on.
That's going to be interesting to see if they call a shooting foul, because Mignogna waited for him to run into him.
2 shots.
Yep, they are going to give it to him. I don't think he shot, Mike. I thought he just stood there.
So Eric Weeks had 18 the first time these 2 teams played. Again, Highlands won that game by 30 plus. And he had 19 in the win on Saturday against Moon. Out at Moon, PBC Legends Classic. Rams will be involved in the PBC Hall of Fame Classic this weekend.
Undefeated Quaker Valley, Mike. That's going to be a challenge.
Oh my. Adu Tiro. Good luck. He had 44 in the game last week. Second one is up around no good, and Foster has the rebound. Rams lead 6-5. Kuntz got body scored and draws the foul.
Come flying out of there too, Mike. Who are they going to get for that one?
Fouls on Hampton, number 2, Matt DiMatteo.
DiMatteo picks up the foul. It's the first against the Talbots in the game. The Rams lead at 8-5. And Jimmy Kuntz goes to the line, cannot complete the three-point play. And the Talbots have it. Rams with a 3-point lead early on against pressure. Cole backcourt. Gets it across and got shut off by a double team. Look out. Cole needs to find someone open. You know there would be. And Murray comes free to get it. We mentioned in the pregame, Murray did not play in the game at Highlands. He was out that night. DiMatteo lost the dribble, back to Murray. And he hit 6 threes here against us last year. Nice jumper by McNogna from 15. And he's got 5 early on.
5 of the 7.
8-7 Highlands. Leary stops and pops for 3. It's no good. McNogna threw it off a body, but Murray saves it in the corner against Regard. And now the Talbot's able to get it across at the 4:35 mark. Rams lead 8-7. Hampton 4-3 in section. Highlands 5-1. Highlands' magic number to clinch a playoff spot is 2. McNogna went in with a looping right-hander, missed it, and here comes Timmons. Any combination of 2 Highlands wins and Armstrong losses. And Timmons off to a big start. He's got 6.
Using that left hand, Mike.
10-7. Now DiMatteo stops and pops, and Timmons is there again. Lead feed to Kuntz, and he lays it in. And Joe Lafko needs a timeout at 4:01. The Rams open up their biggest lead. It's 12-5. 12-7. They lead by 5.
Great job of leaking out that time again. Highlands takes advantage. Well, winter's here. We saw it this week, Mike. No doubt about it. You have to stop in a Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment. See why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993. Best oil change since 95, and now voted #1 in auto repair. Highland Tires offers one of the largest, most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the entire Pittsburgh area. If you don't see it, ask for them. They'll order it. Visit HighlandTire.com or give them a call in Trenton. 724-224-9222. In the Heights, 724-224-7900. Or Highland Integrity Alignment at 724-224-5900. Highland Tire service integrity price since 1961. They deliver. By the way, they cleaned up Freeport Road. So
finally,
no longer a test track for you. Until the next time. I shoveled 5 times, Mike, in the last 2 days.
Listen, the combination of shoveling and bleachers has gotten my back at this point, I got to tell you.
I do 2 inches at a time.
Yeah, I try to get, here's DiMatteo 3 in front of the Highlands bench. He missed it. It's loose.
Nice
Regard on the floor.
Try to call timeout, Mike.
Ripped out of there by
that is so crazy.
Hampton and a foul.
You see what happened?
Weeks went in there, and Regard was trying to call time.
And when he went for the timeout with his hand,
took the ball away.
Took the ball away. And he had possession.
Weeks will shoot 2.
And unfortunately, Cardellari has to pick up his second foul.
Boy. And Weeks makes the first.
Just when you say you've seen everything, you see that.
So quick action for Jordan Tavares. He's in the game. 12-8. Highlands leads it early on here at Hampton. That rattles out, and Timmons is having a monster quarter. Here's Kunst. Out to Regard.
Nice
Dump down Tavares. Gets a man in the air and travels.
Yeah.
That's an easy basket that you have to have.
Yeah, Mike, what he did was he pump faked, but he did move his feet. He wasn't making progress towards the basket. Second Highlands turnover.
That's when you go right up with it and hope to get an and one.
Didn't need a pump fake there, right?
Backcourt in the game for Hampton is Oliver, number 15.
Bobby.
They got to hurry. Now Murray works it over to Weeks. He's open. His 3 is good. Eric Weeks, his first basket, 4th point. And it's a 1-point game. And the Rams missed a shot quickly. And Hampton could take the lead. Weeks back to Oliver. Out top, and Murray's 3 is off the rim, and he starts off cold tonight, but saved out of there by Oliver again.
Doing a good job on the offensive glass so far, Mike.
Eric Weeks between circles. Now to Oliver. 12-11, Highlands leads it. Just less than 3 left of the first quarter. Now, dribble given up. A good defense by Tavares there. Almost got a hand on it and stole it. And DiMatteo will reset things. Talbot's patient on this possession. DiMatteo lost the dribble, kicked it back out. That's Weeks' 3 is off the back rim. Rebound, Regard tipped it and controlled
3
it.
on 2, Mike.
Regard goes all the way to the basket and got fouled, and that's the way you go to the basket.
Yep, we're going to shoot 2.
So Cameron Regard will shoot 2 with 2:16 left first quarter. Highlands leads at 12-11.
Cam comes in average 7.4, 61% free throw shooter.
On Hampton, number 30, Braxton Eastley.
Braxton Eastley picks up the foul. That's his first. Hampton's committed 2, Highlands 3, and 2 of those, unfortunately, to Carter Leary. I believe Regard was 5 for 6 the other night. Makes the first, he'll get another, 13-11. Oh, foul was on Weeks. They made the correction. That makes a difference.
Yes, it does.
That's one of their best guys. There's a 2 for 2 for Regard.
Friendly bounce off the front of the rim.
14-11. Xander Plisga in the lineup, 3. That's Eastley. Now to Oliver. Off the move to DiMatteo. He gets stopped, puts it up anyway and scores. Second for DiMatteo. He's got 4, and it's a 1-point game again. Here's Foster, takes Eastley to the basket. Put it up, missed it. Rebound tip, Foster got his own. Left-handedly and puts it home.
Doing a lot of that, Mike. Missing the first, but he knows where it's going. Gets the second, he has 4.
He had 15 the first game. 16-13. Eastley against Foster. Now Bobby Oliver. Right side to Murray. He stops, he pops, it's short. Rebound Foster. Foster wants to push it.
Numbers.
Regard in the corner. Now long skip pass out to Kunst. Kunst goes in with a runner. It won't go though. It's tipped and Braxton Eastley has it.
They have numbers now, 1 on 3.
DiMatteo all the way down and he's fouled. Nope, it's a travel.
Like I thought he put that pivot foot down before he picked the ball up.
Good defense by Jordan Tavares. Turnover Hampton at 105. Eric Weeks is coming back in. And so is Robert Call. 105 left first quarter. Highlands by 3.
With the possession error.
Jimmy Kunst had 25 in the first meeting. Led the way for Highlands. Now Tavares right side.
They might be patient here.
And this is Regard from way downtown off the back rim. It's loose, and the Rams steal it back. Regard did a great job to pick the pocket of Eric Weeks. Into Kunst. Kunst goes in with some body, nothing.
No.
And it's Hampton basketball at 36 seconds left.
Thought he got bodied there, Mike.
Well, you see Corey Dodson flying down the bench to get Landon Signorella's attention to get him in there.
Yeah, give Jimmy a break for the
now, you don't want
36.
him to get a foul with 36 seconds left. Plisga. Now to Eastley, out to Oliver. With 3 subs in there right now. Oh, underneath, and it's Eastley. His first 2 off the bench, and it's a 1-point game again. Foster to Timmons. Rams have to be aware of the clock here. 11 seconds. They have the arrow. Don't want to go too soon.
They Mercered on first time, 86-55.
Foster for 3. He drains it at the buzzer. That's a big one by Braden Foster at the end of the first quarter. 7 points for him. It's the end of the first quarter with a score. Highlands 19 and Hampton 15. Now, the Boucher agencies recently made some major changes with you and your family in mind. Now they're even better equipped to handle your home and auto insurance needs. The Bouchers are now independent agents. In addition to Nationwide, they're now working with all the leading companies in the industry to find more ways for you to save on your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent agents, John and Nick Boucher, 724-224-4300. Say hi to Mel, too. He always hangs around. They'll help you choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with the Bouchers on your side.
Well, Mike, in section tonight, Mars leading at 7-0. They beat Hickory the other day, 68-41. They were at Westminster. They play Friday at Shaler, so they're actually off this evening. Shaler is hosting Mars again. It's Friday. They beat Carrick 94-55.
Yeah. Shaler's hosting Mars tonight.
Tonight, I'm sorry.
Yes. Then Friday, Mars hosts Indiana. So that's how that goes. Shaler will be at Plum. Last night was a red.
Guess what, Mike? Top 4 playing.
Yeah, last night was a red letter night. Indiana and Plum both won last night. Indiana and Plum both on the same night. So good for those guys.
Indiana beat Southmoreland 66-58.
And Plum beat the Hotel California
43-36 in overtime.
Jimmy Kuntz back on the floor. Big three by Foster. Put a circle around that one. Timmons goes all the way in, puts it off the glass and scores. He's got 8 early.
That's his average, right?
21-15, biggest lead for Highlands. Now the X factor from last year's game here. Khalil Long is at the scorer's table.
He did a great job in the overtime.
He scored the only basket in overtime.
And I think he won the tip, too.
Yeah, he did. Here's Murray. Right side to Weeks. 3-ball. Back whim. Signorella the rebound. Rams with the ball and a 6-point lead. Timmons is feeling it. Got shut off. Going to put it up anyway and drains it.
Chandler Timmons shot out of a cannon tonight, Mike. He's got double figures, 10. And we're at the 7-minute mark only in the second quarter.
23-15. Here's Magnagne. Over to DiMatteo. Signorella.
He gave us some good minutes the other day up at Freeport, Mike.
He did. At 6 points, too. Tied his career high. DiMatteo steps back, and it was almost like this is my last chance of something to do, and good defense by Highlands. Kunst, nice baseline, pass. Signorella, and he deserved that basket. Joe Lafko needs another timeout, and the Rams have stretched it out to a 10-point lead.
Great job by Jordan Tavares, too, Mike. He screened off for Signorella, made that easy layup. And the Golden Rams take an 8-point lead.
It's 10. It's 25-15. They haven't fixed that yet.
Even better. Don't you hate when you need work done around the house, but you can't get anyone to call you back? Or even worse, you finally get in touch with someone and they don't show up to do the job properly. Well, put those problems aside because B&E Home Renovations has been executing home projects in the AK Valley from start to finish for over a decade. You're spending your hard-earned money on renovating your home, you expect to have the job done right the first time. Not only does B&E do it all from basements to roofing, they also bring a refreshing level of professionalism to every job they do. Experience a difference today. Call B&E at 724-351-3172 or visit their Facebook page and take the first step in making your home a better place to live. B&E Home Renovations with a B is always busy.
They fixed the scoreboard. Highlands leads by 10.
And again, Mike, on my daily excursions with my dog Bree, I see about 2 or 3 B&E trucks, and we're only doing 2 miles.
That little dog has got a good constitution. She got 4 good little legs on her.
She got the sweater on now, though. She's warmer.
Yeah,
it's warm.
Shorty hates the sweater, but he also means that he knows that means he's going out, so he deals with it. Here's Murray in front of the Highlands bench. Rams by 10 on an 8-0 run. Eric Weeks. And Hampton has yet to score here in this quarter. They get it down low. It pops up on Magnagne. He lost it out of bounds. He begged for a foul, but none to be had. Turnover Hampton at 5:53.
That's their 4th turnover.
The Rams putting on a spurt here. Here's Tavares. Kick. Knocked out of bounds as Robert Call got the foot on it. And it's a good thing he did because Timmons was wide open on the baseline.
Again, we're doing all this with Carter Lear on the bench at 2 fouls.
Carter's had a couple of these games recently. Coens blows up the baseline, fires it back out to Tavares. Here it comes for 3. It's off the back rim. Foster tips it. Rams have it. Timmons, little jumper in the lane, won't go. Foster's back up and in.
Lefty again, Mike. A lot of left-handed shots tonight. He's
9
got 9.
points.
Yep.
And the Rams lead it by 12.
Oh, how
they're going
could
to call
they
a foul
call
on
that?
Tavares, and he doesn't believe it.
Mike, 2 guys blocked it cleanly. Tavares got it away up. Foster knocked it away, and they call a foul on that.
Tavares is first.
Yeah, that one.
Beauty of YouTube. You go back and look at it.
Run that baby back again. DiMatteo will get another. His dad, of course, the football coach here for many years, Jock DiMatteo. And he's been the quarterback and the kicker. They're going to lose quite a bit off of that great team that they had here that won the conference this year.
And we will be back in conference with them along with Kiski and Sam Albert.
Yeah, he's right in front of us.
Yeah. Dan got all of our fans in at the end of the first quarter. We have a good group here tonight.
Here's Long, dumps it down to Tavares. Great pass by Khalil. And Jordan with the finish, and the Rams have their biggest lead, 29-16. This is a spot in the game where the Rams had trouble when they were out at Montour, but it's a completely different story here tonight. Inside, Foster got a hand on it and almost started the Rams on a fast break.
Get ready to trap right there, Mike.
Oliver.
Look at Khalil playing the high, Mike.
He's active. He's got good feet. Now they work it inside and firing it up there. Easley can't get it to go, and Long's got the rebound. Out to Foster.
Foster and Long, Mike, 6'8", 6'7". Hard to shoot over that.
Tavares this time does get it down to Timmons on the baseline. Over to Foster. Foster drives in. He stops. Little runner off the back rim. Rebound. He got his own. He scores.
That's the second time, Mike, he's got his own rebound and scored.
These last 2 games are as good as he's looked. And he is just really aggressive out there.
Coming down the stretch, Mike, we're going to need him.
Here's Weeks. Out to Murray. With Kunst giving him a rough ride. Now Oliver right side.
They really turn the defense up.
Yes, they have. Now DiMatteo will reset things, and Tavares is out there waiting for him. 3:25 left first half. Highlands 31, Hampton 16. Hampton scored 1 point in this quarter. DiMatteo stops and pops from 15, and he cans it.
He's got 7.
Hampton has scored 3 points in this quarter, 31-18. Nearly a steal. It was a steal.
A little sloppy there.
DiMatteo travels.
Yep.
No basket. Turnover Hampton.
5th turnover. We were a little sloppy on that pass. George Tavares didn't come and meet it. Carter Lear going to check back in with Cameron Regard.
Good minutes for Jordan Tavares. He got a foul there that shouldn't have been a foul. Here's Regard. Over to Leary.
Doing a really good job of executing our offense tonight too, Mike. Getting good shots down low.
Loops it into Foster. They don't got an answer for that. 13 points. He's averaging 14 against these guys, and there's still 2 quarters plus to go. Driving all the way in and missing the shot was Murray, and the Rams have it. Foster steps back for 3. It's a dipper. Rebound, Timmons. Timmons goes up. Boy, it looked like he might have got hammered there, but Easley has the rebound.
And we're doing a good job on the offensive boards too, Mike.
Oliver drives baseline, off the glass, no. Rebound Highlands. Here's Timmons. 4-on-2. Ahead to Regard. Regard into the paint to Timmons. He's hammered. He shoots 2 at 2:09. Highlands 33, Hampton 18.
Mike, we only have 1 3-pointer, and the reason why is we're getting layups.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. You'll take that too.
You sure will.
So Chandler Timmons to the line.
Chandler Timmons at the line for Highlands.
He will shoot a pair. The Rams lead it by 15 all of a sudden.
Sneaky 15.
Similar to the other night, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just a little different portion of the game. Chandler will get another.
Shoots 53% from the foul line.
Hampton substitutions number 3, Xander Pliska.
Like the other game in section tonight is we have Armstrong hosting Plum.
Braden Foster gets a rest. Yeah, Armstrong's the other team that Highlands is fighting with to make the playoffs at this point. And I mean, the Rams are going to make the playoffs. That's not the question. It's just when. And when they do, they will set a school record. It will be the 8th consecutive year they made the playoffs, and that'll break the record that they set back 2006 to 2012. So this is the golden age of Highlands basketball. It is. Easley's shot is blocked as Signorella teamed up with Regard, and here come the Rams back. Tavares to Leary. Takes it into the paint, goes in, got fouled, and Carter will shoot 2 at 1:47.
My son Ken was on those teams back in 06, and one of his teammates, Jeff Campbell, got married the other day, and Kenny was the best man in the wedding. And half the basketball team, Damon Porter, Jeff Sinclair, were ushers. Brendan Lucchino also on the team.
Leary makes the first. That's his first point of the night. He's 77% from the line. Rams' best foul shooter.
So when we say Rams for life, we mean it.
If somebody would have thrown a basketball out there, I'd have liked our chances. Leary makes 2 out of 2. His first 2 of the night. Highlands has doubled him up. It's 36-18.
It's funny, the sister of the bride was the maid of honor, and she gave a touching speech, and she had read a letter to her. Kenny got up and said, I'm going to take this in a different direction.
Inside, and McNogna has his first points of the second quarter. He's got 7 on the night, and it's 36-20. Now's where you don't want to let Hampton creep back into it. 1:23 left, and here's Long. No, I'm sorry, I don't buy it.
He's definitely set him up for it, Mike.
That's okay, I'll say it. That's a lazy call. We'll leave it at that. Here's Oliver. It just Xander Pliska. Now McNogna in front of the Highlands bench with Long on him. A couple of big guys there, far away from the basket. Now DiMatteo. The clock winds to 1 minute left first half. Highlands 36, Hampton 20. Now DiMatteo had trouble with it. Tavares gets on him quickly as he gave up the dribble, and now Pliska comes to help.
Hampton has possession. Come on.
Pliska put it on the floor. Tavares almost got that one. DiMatteo stops and pops a foul away, and he drains it. He's got 9. He's the leading scorer for Joe Lafko, and it's 36-22. So they've scored the last 4 points.
Looks like Highlands can be content to run a little time.
Kuntz going all the way in, and he lays it in.
Jimmy has 6 now.
A little dribble drive for number 1. 38-22. 24 seconds. Hampton with the ball in the arrow. Off the...
And 1.
Long comes to McNogna, puts it in and draws the foul.
McNogna now has 9. Killo has 2 fouls. With 18 seconds to go.
And no one's hit the bonus yet. There was a quick spurt of fouls by Highlands early. Hampton's only committed 4 fouls, so they could be a little aggressive on Highlands' possession if they like. Liam McNogna, short, but he gets the friendly roll. They know those rims. It's a home game.
He's got 10, double figures for him.
And they've cut it to 13. 18 seconds against pressure. Jimmy Kunst. Loops it ahead to Tavares. 10 seconds.
Plenty of time.
Into the paint. Timmons scores. 13 first half points for Chandler. Got to be aware of the clock. DiMatteo lets it go. Tries to get the foul. Complains there was no foul, and that's the end of the first half. It's a good one for Highlands. The Rams lead it 40-25.
Highlands with 21 in the second quarter, 19 in the first. Well, B&J Sports celebrating their 6th decade outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley. When it comes to all your sporting good needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and his family-friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, you name it, they have it at B&J Sports. Located at 1605 Freeport Road in Toronto Heights. We're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturday 9 till noon. Or you can give Glenn a call at 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all, B&J Sports.
We're at halftime. The Rams lead at 40-25. We'll be back with stats and the second half, and it's right after this. We are back at halftime, and the Rams leading at 40-25. Just stop by, said hello to Micah Mason and John Mason. Wireless Zone, the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Whether you're a small business, a big family, or just need a new phone, Wireless Zone can help. At Wireless Zone, they're dedicated to finding the right device for you, your family, your business, and your lifestyle. Their stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Get 5G ready. Visit your Wireless Zone headquarters in Natrona Heights at the Walmart Plaza and at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall, or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com. Halftime stats brought to you by Mason Elite Hoops, training K through 12 at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall.
Halftime scoring, Mike, it's been the big guys tonight. Chandler Timmons has 13, Braden Foster 13, Jimmy Quince has 6, Carter Leary 2, Jordan Tavares 2, Cameron Regard has 2, and Landon Signorella has 2 to give the Golden Rams 40 here at the half. For the Hampton Talbots, they're led by Liam Magnogna. He has 10. Matt DiMatteo has 9. Eric Weeks 3, and Braxton Easley 2 for their total of 25.
Remember Mason Elite Hoops. Visit the Mason Elite Facebook page for more information. The Rams leading at 40-25. We mentioned a Rams win tonight and an Armstrong loss against Plum would clinch the Rams a playoff spot. That game at Armstrong, I would expect Armstrong to win that game, which would set up Friday night where the Rams could clinch a playoff spot for a record 8th straight year at home on Hall of Fame night. So that would be fun.
By the way, Mike, we have a birthday boy here tonight.
And that would be?
Cameraman Dan.
Cameraman Dan, happy birthday. I would sing, but Twitter would censure us.
He got a few on the way up. His
he
grandchildren
did.
called him and
sang.
nice.
They're all wishing him happy birthday, so that's good. Happy birthday, Dan. We're happy to celebrate it with you.
And again, Hampton will inbound to start the second half, trailing by 15. It looks like Highlands is going to start off in a 2-3.
Okay. And they start with Leary, Regard, Timmons, Foster, and Kuntz, the starting 5. DiMatteo, Weeks, Call, Magnogna, and Murray. Joe Lafko's starting 5.
Setting up for referees, Paul Skirtich, Mark Syke, and Chet Bonner.
This is Paul out here with the count right now. Inside, Magnogna, Foster blocked it. That's the old Bill Russell block. I'm going to block it and catch it.
And bring it up the floor.
And spin, turn, shoot, miss it. Rebound got his own. He got hammered in there by Call, but got it back and blocked.
Well,
now Foster's hurt. And we're going to get a whistle. I didn't see it.
Looked like he fell on his shoulder, Mike.
He said he's all right. And Paul Skirtich checking with him to make sure.
That's a good referee in there, Mike.
Danny Parent would appreciate that.
Hampton on an opening possession, Mike. They looked like they were ahead by 15.
Yeah.
I think to be more offensively inclined down 15 here.
Foster high posts it. Now goes to Kunst. He goes baseline against DiMatteo and dribbles it out of bounds off his foot. Turnover Highlands at 7:03. The Rams.
Pretty clean first half, Mike. That's only our 4th turnover.
Yeah.
And we forced 5. Again, both teams taking care of the ball in their possessions.
Rams lead by 15. DiMatteo right side. Against Regard. Tries to shake him and can't. Now Magnogna. Over to Weeks. Well, the Rams holding Weeks to 4 points. That says something.
And how about Brennan Murray? Nothing, Mike.
Yeah. Magnogna.
There's a charge.
Maybe.
Oh, gosh.
Chandler thought for sure he took it. And that's a freight train, Magnogna coming at you.
Yeah.
You see the headlights through that tunnel. You want to get out of there. But he stood in. Thought he took the charge, but McNogna will shoot a couple here. He has 10 points. He's our leading scorer here tonight. 10 of the 25. He'll get another.
First.
Still no one scored here in the second half. Highlands would take a scoreless second half. And we're still there.
It's 2 out of 6 in the foul
Speaking of
line.
scoreless, here's number 0, Timmons.
He's not scoreless, though. He has 13.
Foster right side. Doesn't seem any the worse for wear. Out top to Kunst, left side Regard. Down to Foster against McNogna with a hook. And pretty, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mike, he established that position down there, knew what he was going to do. McNogna was mercy. Couldn't do anything with it.
It's loose, and Timmons stole it. He's got Regard ahead of the field, but he's going to reset things. Spin move, 360, blocked by McNogna. Timmons goes down, no call. Here's Murray.
Clean block, too.
Out to Weeks' left side. He had to climb the ladder. Now Murray again. Back to Weeks. We mentioned Murray had 24 against Highlands out here last year. And right now he's got the donut.
He didn't play the first time. He had a bad ankle, Mike. I don't know if that still affected him or not. Nice lead.
Here's McNogna, gets free and goes down. There's nothing, and it comes free to Carter Leary for 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound Murray.
Once again, Highlands only has 1 3-pointer here tonight.
Yeah, they hit 8 the first time back at Highlands.
Yeah, if you remember, they came out bombs away that night.
25-4. Matt DiMatteo out top. At the medieval dog, center circle. Murray right side. That's what a Talbot is, you know. DiMatteo's 3 is missed, and Timmons pulls it down. 2-on-1. Foster, spinorama. Missed it. But Timmons is going to get the rebound and a foul.
Yep. Oh, timeout.
Timeout by Corey Dodge.
Oh, and they're going to give technical to Braden Foster for dunking the ball. Oh, well.
Well, the whistle means the play is stopped. You can't do that.
All right. Is that a personal foul?
Yep.
We'll give Braden his second. Hey, Mike, exciting news. Planet Fitness is 0 down.
Yes.
February 5th, I believe it is, at the Heights Plaza in Toronto Heights. Your home for the judgment-free zone. Provide a clean, spacious environment where everyone is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment. And again, as we said, just $10 a month. Whether you're starting out, getting back in the groove, or looking for extra tips, work out with a certified trainer at Planet Fitness at no extra cost with the PE at PF program. Memberships now, again, $10 a month, nothing down. You can start off the new year with high-quality fitness at an awesome price. Come down to Planet Fitness, Toronto Heights, and meet our friendly staff. Welcome to the planet.
You know what else you can't dunk? Pre-game warm-ups.
Yeah, you know.
That's another one. And, you know, sometimes that, some savvy guys in the past, when the refs haven't been out there, have practiced their dunks before the refs come on the court. They don't call it. But you can't do it then either. You don't see that much. We've maybe seen it, you know, less than a handful of times over the years with the pregame. So DiMatteo shoot the technicals.
By the way, my congratulations to Mike Rodriguez and the Our Lady of Sacred Heart team down in 2A. They won their 52nd game to tie Washington and Uniontown. They beat a good Avonworth team, 84-47. They're going to try to set the record. They play Southside Beaver. They're 6-8 Friday. They beat them the first time, 40 points. So I kind of like their chances.
I like their
there.
chances. Yeah. The Chargers, what a group.
Check this out, Mike. They can set the state record, which is 68, was set by West Philadelphia, if they go undefeated and win the state championship. And guess what?
That's what they did last year.
Exactly. So.
And that's a very short list of teams that have done that have gone undefeated and won the state championship from the Whitfield.
Well, West Philadelphia would be one of them.
Steele is off the hands of Call, and it came right to Chandler. And down went DiMatteo. Regard's 3's off the rim. Here's Foster. Oh, he missed it. Rebound Cohen scores.
Playing volleyball on the offensive glass here tonight, Mike, and benefiting from it, up 18.
Jimmy only has 8, but he hasn't needed to, as Timmons and Foster have led the way tonight. Here's Murray.
And that will serve us well coming down the stretch, Mike, when you can spread the scoring out.
DiMatteo now. Less than 4 minutes left, third quarter. Highlands 44, Hampton 26. Rams have matched their biggest lead. Ball came up on Murray, and he's able to control it and got it over to Weeks.
Well, when Cameron Regard puts his mind to it, he's a tough defender, Mike.
Yeah, he is a tough defender. He is very difficult ride down there. Nice pass by DiMatteo, but Easley missed the shot. Rebound, he put it up and in this time.
Kind of bumped Chandler off that time, Mike.
Kunst will take it all the way home. It won't go. Regard the follow.
Cameron has 4.
46-28. Murray looped it into Call. Now Weeks out of the corner. His 3 ball is nothing but nylon. Eric Weeks, his first basket since the first quarter.
He's got 2 threes. More than Highlands.
46-31. Foster. And now Regard. Timmons. Regard dumps it into Foster. They sag on him, double team, and he lost it out of bounds.
5th Highlands turnover.
Jordan Tavares comes in. Cameron Regard gets a rest. 2:41 left, third quarter. Highlands leads at 46-31. Trying to go to 6-1 and 11-4.
Don't forget, we have a busy night this Friday night, Mike. It's Hall of Fame night.
It's going to be nuts.
And we also have elementary basketball and cheerleading. So something for everybody this Friday night.
Should be a big crowd. Great pass by Timmons to Leary.
And they're going to call
nothing, out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds. And Mike, a chance to secure a playoff spot. So lots of big things happen on Friday. Come see Kirk Watucky, Greg Kaprivnikar, and my partner Mike Pavlik get enshrined into the Boosters Hall of Fame.
Inside, it is steal by Hampton. Here's Murray, all the way down, blocked by Tavares. Comes to Easley, blocked by Foster, and Tavares has it.
They finally caught on the inbound pass, Mike.
Foster, a Foster flush!
No technical on that one, Mike. Great pass by Chandler Timmons, by the way.
48-31.
17 for Foster.
That was a two-hander. That was serious.
Here we go again.
Lead it ahead to Kunst.
Wants to try.
Jimmy Jam!
Back-to-back dunks by the Golden Rams. And they lead here 50-31. Boom goes the Dynamite.
Timeout, Joe Lafko.
And you can't blame him, Mike.
50-31, Highlands by 19. Are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Yeah, I think I am after all this shoveling. Consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services in Natrona Heights. Zach Bartolotta and his staff specialize in one-on-one personalized care coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workers' compensation injuries. Phoenix will help you with the goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Services, conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. They have flexible hours for your convenience and accept most insurances, including UPMC. So give them a call today. Set up an appointment, 724-224-5090. I was thinking about the Hall of Fame Friday night. You know, that class, the Hall of Fame class, has accounted for nearly 3,000 points. And only 2 of them scored.
I was going to say, how many of those did you have?
That would be none.
Mike, top 5 in a trib. Hasn't changed. Laurel Highlands, number 1. Newcastle, number 2. Mars, number 3. Penn Hills, 4. Gateway, 5. And that Penn Hills Gateway, they have the most competitive section in Section 3. Gateway leads that section of 4-1. Penn Hills, 4-2. Woodland Hills 4-2, and a local Kiski at 3-3, and so they all have a chance to win that section. Unlike the other 3 sections where 2-team races.
Here's Murray, out to Pliska. Pliska really tortured us the game at Highlands, and we haven't seen much of him here. It's a senior. That was the game last year at Highlands I'm talking about. Here's Murray again. Oh, but Murray Went in with a 360 move, and Signorella picked his pocket like it was walking down Route 8. Kuntz for three. In and out. Rebound Murray. Leads it ahead to Oliver against Leary, and he lays it in.
10 turnovers now forced by the Golden Rams.
50-33.
Possession error, Highlands, last minute of the third quarter.
Jimmy Kuntz out top. Now Signorella in a double team.
They're turning the defense
Needs
up.
help. He splits it nicely. Got it over to Tavares. Drives it in. Got blocked by Easley. Back to Kuntz. He's fouled.
Easley thought he had all that one, Mike.
Easley got his money's worth that time. 32 seconds left of the quarter. Unflooded trivia coming up at the end of the quarter.
Jimmy now with 10. He is 177 shy of 1,000 points going into this evening.
The countdown is on. He'll get another.
His foul shooting, though, Mike, he was 80%.
Yeah, he was. He struggled here the last couple
down
weeks.
To 69%.
Those things can go in a slot.
Yeah.
I liken it a lot to putting.
Could be.
And
Yep.
you know, and sometimes you just can't make a putt. And
Well, he's got his two shooting instructors over there, John and Micah Mason.
And he drains a second.
Sure, they're analyzing his form even as we speak here. He has 11 now.
Micah had a game or two in this building.
He sure did, in a lot of buildings. I like what they're doing too, Mike. They put Jimmy down in the final third quarter, 30 seconds of first and third quarter. Give him a chance to catch his breath.
Plizga over to Weeks, 20 seconds. Rams by 18. Murray hasn't been able to get off the schneid. Over to Weeks in the corner on a quick closeout by Sig, but he drains it anyway.
His third three, he's got 10.
Two of them here in the third quarter. Now at the buzzer, Regard lets it go, and it's a side of the board, and that's the end of the third quarter here at Hampton High School with the score. The Rams 51 and the Talbots 36. That was an 11-11 third quarter.
There you go, Mike. Time for unflooded trivia. Again, has your home or business ever been damaged by water or mold? Then you know how stressful that situation can be. Our friends at Unflooded are here to help. For a broken pipe, sewer backup, or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. When it comes to having mold in your home, they will come in, assess the situation, and put together a game plan for removing the mold and getting it ready to be repaired. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Marr at 888-650-7767 any time of the day or night. All right, Mike, I mentioned West Philadelphia having the state record. And they set that record in, let me get my years here, between 1976 and 1978. The question is, who was a star of that team? And I'll give you two hints.
Okay.
He went to Duke.
All right. You're saying 1977 to
76 to 78.
Okay.
68 games in a row.
He went to Duke.
And then he was drafted by the San Antonio Spurs.
Okay. I want to say, and we're going to have a blocking foul off the ball against Highlands.
Who?
That great Duke team, 1979. Bill Foster was the coach. I'm going to go with Jim Spinarkle.
You're right, Church Rome Puma. He's a Jersey boy.
Okay. How about Mike Chiminski?
East Coaster too, but not West Philadelphia.
I got two of those guys. I got two of their team. That was a great team. They lost in a final. I think maybe Kentucky beat them.
And don't quote me, but I think he wore number 20.
Now it's Oliver. He hits a three from the corner. Now you're going to get back in it. You got to shoot your way back in it, and Hampton doing that. 51-39.
Only a dozen now. I've got to get to work.
Rams have led by as many as 18, and Kuntz can't get it to go, and here comes DiMatteo.
Some of the shots that went down easily.
Now out of the corner, it's Weeks. This one doesn't go, and it's Regard. Now Timmons drives into the paint. Glass, good.
There you go.
First basket of the second half for Chandler. He's got 15. Here's DiMatteo, stops and pops a three, rattles out. But it comes right to Oliver, now to Weeks. Highlands by 14, 6:40 to go. I'm going to get to the Duke question here. I'm
No problem.
trying to think who I'm missing. Oliver, no call either way. Hampton.
Oh, come on. There you go.
Hampton fans wanted a foul. Highlands fans wanted to travel. And now Leary just took one up about the head and the neck area from DiMatteo.
Number 14, Carter Leary, his fourth.
The foul's on Leary?
No way. You're kidding me.
No, they're fixing it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Nice try by her,
Yeah.
though.
I'll give you the initials. EB.
His second. Team second.
Eugene Banks.
Very good. Eugene Banks. Remember him?
That team, yeah, I
Great
do.
player.
That team was really good. One of the Bill Fosters. There were two Bill Fosters that coached at that time. That was before Coach K was at Duke. Bill Foster was at Duke, and I believe there was a Bill Foster at South Carolina.
I believe you're right. Yep. Went on to Clemson.
Timmons
Foul. Yep.
got fouled by Mignogna. Chandler not bashful in there. He stands in the pocket with guys that size coming at him all the time, so I guess that's kind of how that works. So Timmons shoots 2. He's got 15.
The big guy, McNogna, only his first foul.
You notice my first 2 guesses on the Duke guys were announcers.
There you go.
Spinarkle and Jaminski. Jaminski was the big guy in the middle. He was a 7-footer. Those guys are all sophomores. They went to the Final Four in the final game, and they never made it back.
Nice to see Coach Dachinsky on the bench here this evening.
Yep, Stosh over there. 54-39, Highlands by 15.
5 coaches on the bench tonight, Mike.
And DiMatteo had a block by Foster, and here comes Kunst. And he's flying through people all the way to the basket.
Coast to coast like butter on toast. He's got 13. And there's a charge.
6:39, there's no call, and here comes Regard. The Rams are 3-on-2. Regard drives in, dumps it off to Kunst. Man in the air, scores.
Jimmy scores in bunches. There's 5 quick ones.
58-39. The Rams have their biggest lead, 19.
They do it so quietly, Mike.
Yeah, they do. The call is? It seemed like that's
Carter.
There's
again?
the car. It is Lear. They're going to do everything they can to foul Carter out of this game. No, that was Regard.
Just second.
That works for us. That's 3 against Highlands. It's 4 against Highlands second half. Hampton's committed 3. 58-39. Here's DiMatteo. Murray from way downtown. He is off the schneid.
First one, Mike, at the 5:11 mark of the 4th quarter.
And you got to be careful because once he gets going, you know. There's a steal. Here's Weeks. Over to Murray, and here it comes. Oh, that's an air ball. And Leary has it on the weak side. 3-on-2 Highlands.
Decides to slow it up. Oh, Jimmy was wide open.
He was. Tavares baseline. To Kunst.
How about that for a
He makes
pass?
the save, and
Terrible pass.
kick save and a beauty, and he gets fouled.
Bobby Orr going to get that one.
Number 15, Robbie Oliver, his second. Team 4. Jimmy Kunst did the line for
Did I say Bobby Orr?
You might have. Bobby Oliver.
So
I gave you the hockey reference, and all of Jimmy's family watching in Canada, so it makes perfect sense.
16 now for Jimmy.
Robert Gordon Orr. I saw him play 1 game in person. He was playing for Chicago at the end of his career against the Penguins. That was in the 70s.
Jimmy now tied team high, 17 with Braden Foster. Chandler Timmons has 16. Complete effort by those guys here this evening. It was lead by 18. That's the most important.
It is. This is Weeks off the move. Kunst on him. Now to Murray right side. Inside McNogna with the bodies all over the place and a foul on Highlands. Jordan Tavares picks it up. You know, half of the time that's a charge.
Yep.
Okay, maybe 60%. Maybe 60% of the time that's a charge.
Like I mentioned, Gateway leading their section at 4-1. They're 7-3 overall.
McNogna
It's his 5th foul shot he's missed tonight.
puts the first one off the front iron. Highlands 60, Hampton 42. Hampton's in 4th, and they're battling Armstrong for the last spot pretty much. They would be the only team that could catch them. And I think the top 4, as we said the other night, are pretty solid. I think they're all 4 going to make it. And that would be, for Hampton, the 19th straight year they've made the playoffs.
Wow, that's very impressive.
Now there's Foster driving in off the glass.
19 for him now.
Now that probably has an asterisk on it, but last year was last year. They made the playoffs.
Joe does a great job out here.
435 wins here at Hampton. 494 overall. He's closing in on 500. Do you know where else he coached? Warren.
Wow.
It's cold up there. DiMatteo. A little traveling music.
11th turnover. If you remember, Mike, back in 2009, Joe beat us for the WPL championship.
Yes, he did.
3 games we played. Well, let's talk about Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria. Born in Natrona Heights in 1999. I could taste the pizza. We're all going to be there Friday night to celebrate the Hall of Fame inductees. And again, come and join us. Philippines offers burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course that pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Burrville pie. Made with that special, super secret recipe and name for the Burrville section of the Heights where Philippines is located. Kitchen's open. We'll be there for some pizza Friday night. Come by and say hi. Or call at 724-226-3505 for takeout. Or order partially baked Burrville pie to take home. And remember, they serve a full breakfast starting at 8 a.m. That's Philippines Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. I got to make a note, Mike, to
yes,
call
sir.
there and get reservations. I'm going to write it down right now. Greening. Get reservations. Because we're going to need a couple tables. I know
Yeah, there's going to be some folks showing up. Yeah,
bringing a ton here. Mike, I mentioned Gateway. If you remember all the Kromkas that went there, one of them, John Paul, is still playing. He is playing at Pitt Greensburg, and he was the PZAC Defensive Player of the Week. He's averaging 23 points a game, 7 rebounds, 5 blocks over a 3-game span. That's the second time he's got that on it this year.
He's a heck of a player. We saw enough of him in our brief time in this section with those guys.
And remember, that's Jimmy's cousin.
That's right. Steal for a moment, but Oliver stepped on the line. Bobby Oliver had a big interception in their game against Armstrong this year.
Is that the game where they beat him by a point?
Yeah, they beat him at the end when Armstrong got a little bit too cute on their 2-point conversion. That's basically saved Hampton's undefeated season.
Long arm and a wall
yeah,
there.
McNogna, and he's got a long arm all right, and he knocked it out of there.
8th Highlands turnover.
Murray now. Corner to Murray. Thought about it, didn't. McNogna off the glass and scores. He's got 13. He had 13 the first time. He's consistent, if nothing else.
Now here comes their pressure.
62-45, 3:20 left. Timmons stops. He pops. Around, no good. Rebound long, no. Rebound Regard in amongst the tall trees.
They have done a great job on the offensive glass, Mike.
Regard drives in. It's tipped away from behind by DiMatteo and stolen. Now DiMatteo against Kuntz, but he can't go anywhere. Back to Murray. Less than 3 to go, 4th quarter. Highlands by 17. Foul. They're going to get Tavares. As McNogna hit the floor.
And a second whistle.
Yeah, they called 2 fouls. No, they called Tavares.
His 3rd for Jordan.
Highlands has committed 6. Hampton's committed 4.
Courtney's going to start the bus, Mike.
Yes, she is.
Remind me to use my automatic remote to start my car.
That's right. Courtney, start the Dean's car.
There you go.
Tipped out of bounds. It's Highlands' ball. Yeah, we could have sent her out there to do it on the consecutive dunks. That might have been the place, huh?
Yeah, that was bang, bang.
She went out at halftime Friday. Or is it Tuesday? What? I don't even know what day it is. Today's Tuesday. It was
Tuesday.
Friday. Yeah, we're at that point of the season now. I don't know what day it is.
Going to get crazy coming up, Mike. We have 4 games in 5 days.
We'll have Armstrong Friday at home. We'll be at Montour Saturday, 3 o'clock against that Quaker Valley team. They'll give us Sunday off to watch football. Monday night at home, girls game, Mount Pleasant. Tuesday at Shaler. Your anniversary.
My anniversary, 19 years.
Unfortunately, you got to spend it with me.
By the way, Sunday, my brother Marty's celebrating his 20th anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Marty.
They're going to do a little vow renewal. I will be there for that.
Out in beautiful Penn Hills there?
Yeah. Who thought those 2 crazy kids could make it, huh?
Yeah, how about that? I want to go visit Jerry sometime, not necessarily to go visit Jerry, because he lives in Memphis. I got to get to Graceland. There's a steal by Oliver. Oliver drives in and scores.
That's complete play by Oliver that time.
It was.
Still,
I said he intercepts him on the football field. He intercepted him there.
10th Highlands turnover now. Getting a little sloppy,
Yep,
Mike.
and they
There's
do.
11.
15-point game. Murray scores. 5 for Murray all here in the fourth quarter. And a push by DiMatteo, fouling Kuntz backcourt. Rams will just key it in. That's only 5 on Hampton. If Joe wants to go that route, he's going to have to get those up there.
1:48 to go.
To Kunst. Oh, they swatted away again. That was Weeks. Oliver's shot is missed, and Timmons saves the day for the moment. Rams getting sloppy down the stretch here.
Yeah, 2.
Now Timmons is fouled.
Still not enough.
That's fine with me. (62-49). The lead has been cut to 13. The Rams have led by as many as 19 on 2 occasions. Jimmy Kuntz backcourt. To Leary. Some ankles broken and a foul as Murray goes down. So now Leary will go to the line and shoot the 1-on-1. Carter's 2 for 2 for the other night. Rams are 9 for 13 from the stripe. Carter's got only 3 tonight, but they're all from the foul line as he saddled with foul trouble again. 63-49.
10 for 14. Not a bad night for the line.
No,
Mike.
that's pretty darn good.
Look at 11 for 15.
If I were a betting man, I'd have to bet on Carter making his. 64-49.
77% coming into tonight.
Could be to 80. He's getting to the point now where it's hard to move it. Oliver 3, dipper. Rebound Magogna tipped it, but it came right to Kunst. 1:12 left. Highlands by 15.
Not as easy as it was the first time around, Mike.
No, but it wasn't going to be. Coming on the road, and it's a pretty good team.
And don't forget, we have Mars at Shaler tonight.
Leary, long one, 3 ball down. Attaboy, Carter.
Only our second 3 of the night.
7 points for Carter Leary at 67-49, and we have a foul. Last thing you want to do is stop the clock now with 47 seconds left.
Fouls on Highlands number 24.
Cam Regard picked it up. His third.
7.
Be interested in getting that Shaler Mars game scored tonight.
Yeah, they
Top 4 teams in action against each other.
yeah, they beat them. First
Handily.
game was 88-62
Yeah,
Mars.
Mercer rule, yep.
So see what happens there.
Call number 30, Braxton Eastley. Number 3, Xander Piston.
These next two Tuesdays were the ones that the Rams had to have. This one here tonight, as Murray makes a second.
Number 35, Jaden
67-51. So next Tuesday at Shaler, and then the Tuesday after that at Mars. I like the least that the schedule maker gave us our Friday nights at home.
Yeah, we got
a lot of them
yep.
anyway. Jimmy Cook!
And 1!
What a move!
And 1 for Jimmy.
And you look up and he's got 19.
Efficient too, only 6 in the first half, 13 here in the second.
Jimmy Cook.
And he can have a 20-point night if he makes this.
Jimmy's made 3 straight putts. I tried. Here's Easley. 69-51, 30 seconds. Here's Weeks to Pliska. Courtney has started the bus. The Rams lead by 18. We'll move to 11-4 and 6-1, and it's loose. 13 seconds. This is call. Inside to Easley. He put it up and scored.
Easley for 2.
He was over 6.
The Rams will just be able to stand there. Out to Kunst, and this one belongs to the Rams. At Hampton, the Rams have won their 4th straight against the Talbots as they beat them 69-53.
Yeah, Mike was very efficient, jumped out to a nice halftime lead, never looked back, and the Golden Rams now will host Armstrong with a chance to lock down a section berth in the playoffs.
That is correct. Thanks to everyone here. Thanks to Bill Cardone for hosting us, as always, and Joe Lafko, and everyone here at Hampton. Happy birthday, cameraman Dan. And once again, that final score. The Highlands Golden Rams 69.5 to Talbots 53 for the Dean, Mike Choma. This is Mike Pavlik saying so.